Major life events can create paperwork chaos: taxes, insurance, estate plans, deadlines, and missing forms. This idea uses AI to turn that stress into an organized checklist, clear summaries, timely reminders, and optional advisor support when families need it most. This module builds on the progression so far. We started with how to judge ideas, then looked at business workflows where AI saves time. Now we're moving into consumer and property problems with higher personal stakes. This finance automation idea raises the trust bar, because paperwork, spending, and advice can affect real decisions. When life changes quickly, paperwork follows. A marriage, a move, a new baby, caregiving, or a death can trigger forms, deadlines, and decisions across many places. Information gets scattered across inboxes, portals, folders, and advisors. One misstep can become expensive. This market has several paths into the same core problem: organizing life's important information before it is urgently needed. Households feel the stress directly, so they may pay for clarity, reminders, and peace of mind. Financial advisors benefit because better document intake improves planning conversations and client trust. Family offices need secure coordination across relatives, attorneys, tax professionals, and advisors. Adjacent professionals can also become referral or distribution channels when clients hit triggers like estate planning, divorce, home buying, elder care, or benefits decisions. The key question is not only who needs it, but who has budget now. Choosing the first wedge means resisting breadth. Every life event creates paperwork, but not every event creates urgent demand. A strong starting point combines four forces. The user feels time pressure, the documents are fragmented, mistakes are costly, and outside advisors are already involved. Marriage and new babies are frequent, but may be lighter. Divorce and elder care are painful and complex, but can be operationally harder. Home purchase has clear deadlines and more standardized documents. The job is to score each event honestly. Then pick the narrow entry point where the pain is sharpest and the MVP can actually deliver. The MVP should stay focused. Start with one life event, then turn messy paperwork into an action plan. A user chooses a situation like a new baby, divorce, home purchase, or caregiving. That context tells the system what documents and tasks are likely needed. As files are uploaded, AI classifies them, summarizes key details, and matches each one to the checklist. The main value is gap detection: what is still missing, what needs attention next, and when reminders should appear. That keeps the first product simple, useful, and testable. Document intake is where the product starts creating order. A user can bring in PDFs, photos, emails, screenshots, spreadsheets, or scanned forms, even if the collection is messy. I identifies what each item appears to be, such as a tax record, insurance policy, loan document, ID, legal paper, or property file. It also extracts useful details like dates, institutions, names, account references, and renewal deadlines. The design principle is control. Classification should save time, but users must be able to edit labels and fix mistakes. Checklist intelligence turns document storage into guided action. The system first understands the event, the user's role, and any jurisdiction rules that matter. Then it compares uploaded documents against what is required or commonly recommended. The value is specificity. Instead of just saying something is missing, it creates next steps, like uploading a beneficiary form or confirming an insurance deadline. Confidence also matters. A required item should feel different from a recommended item, and uncertain matches should be clearly flagged for advisor review before the user acts. Once documents are identified, the next job is translation. The system should pull out the facts people look for first: names, dates, policy numbers, account types, dollar amounts, obligations, and expiration deadlines. Then it should turn those facts into plain language, so a dense disclosure or benefits form becomes understandable in seconds. The most useful summaries also flag what may need action, such as reviewing options, calling an advisor, or submitting a form. Importantly, they should inform the user without pretending to provide legal, tax, or financial advice. From there, documents can become a shared timeline. A form can trigger a filing deadline. A beneficiary change can become a task with an owner. Insurance updates, employer benefits, and tax records can each get due dates, status, and reminders. Those dates may come from the document itself, from user input, or from a standard workflow. Reminders should also match the situation: urgent or routine, email or mobile, assigned to the user, a spouse, an advisor, or an adult child. That timeline keeps everyone aligned. With financial and personal documents, trust is not a feature, it is the foundation. Users need confidence that files are encrypted, stored securely, and protected during every transfer. They also need control over who can view, share, advise on, or delete their information. The product should minimize collection by asking only for data needed for the chosen life event. Strong authentication and audit logs create accountability behind the scenes. But security also has to be explained plainly, so users understand the safeguards without needing a technical background. For high-stakes financial decisions, AI should not be the final authority. A stronger model is AI first, with human review when it matters. The system gathers documents, flags gaps, summarizes issues, and prepares next steps. Then an advisor can verify what is missing, interpret edge cases, and confirm a practical action plan. This builds trust because users know automation is being checked. It also gives advisors a cleaner starting point for client work. The trade-off is operational cost and complexity, so the product must clearly separate AI organization from professional advice. Monetization should match both the moment of need and the buyer's trust relationship. A direct subscription works when users want ongoing organization, reminders, and secure access. Event-based packages fit urgent life transitions, where willingness to pay is higher, but usage may be temporary. Advisor SaaS shifts the buyer to professionals who need better client workflows, creating recurring revenue and clearer ROI. Partner distribution goes further by using trusted institutions, like attorneys, insurers, employers, or mortgage brokers, to reach customers at the right moment. The key choice is not just price. It is sales complexity, retention, and who owns the relationship. A practical launch path starts narrow. Pick one painful life event, like a new baby, a home purchase, or caregiving, and become excellent at that workflow. The first product should handle documents, classify them, match them to checklists, summarize what matters, send reminders, and let users share securely. But trust remains the product. Avoid giving regulated legal or financial advice, control hallucinations, and make privacy obvious. Before building too much, validate with households and the professionals around them: advisors, estate planners, and caregiving coordinators. If they trust the workflow, expansion becomes much easier. The core lesson is that paperwork pain spikes during major life events, exactly when people need calm guidance. A strong MVP stays event-based, collect documents, build checklists, spot gaps, summarize details, and map timelines. Trust comes first, through security, permissions, and minimal data use. Next, we'll apply this same lens to scholarships and grants.